I'm Riggs Eckelberry, CEO and co-founder of OriginClear, and I'd like to welcome you to the inaugural Water on the Rocks monthly event, which is every third Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm so excited that the first headliner for this event is our own Kevin Harrington, who is one of the original sharks from the hit TV show SharkTank. And most importantly, he is the face of our crowdfunding. Kevin, this crowdfunding, it's not even open. We're still at reservation stage, and we are killing it.
Crushing it. That's awesome.
Because here's what happens. We look at the ads, and the comments just go bing, 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 bing. Goes viral. That's the best thing you could. AJ, you're the VP Marketing. How's this crowdfunding going?
It's going amazing. So Kevin, we're getting reservations every single day. Especially with the advertising, people love you. And they love the fact that you're attached to this and are so far behind the message and the core offering of what we're doing and what the potential is on the investment angle for investors. And the fact that it's open to everyone.
Yeah.
Right? Which is part of the mission. So it could not be going better in my opinion. Again, new reservations every single day. I'm ecstatic.
That's awesome. Beautiful. Thank
What
you.
we're dealing with in America, people are becoming more and more aware of it, is the state of water. Just today we learned that the potato farmers in Idaho were cut off from all water.
Really?
While there was snow on the mountains, water in plain sight, but they were shut off. This is the tyranny of central infrastructure.
Yeah.
Now, I can't blame the people trying to make it work because they have a terrible job, but it's time for businesses to step up and get their own water independence.
Right.
And they know it. We're here to enable that. And Ken, you are right in the thick of us.
I was thumbing through Twitter and I saw this potato farmer, this is man with thousands of acres, and he's saying, look, this will look like the Dust Bowl of the 1930s without water. Look, water is life. And the fact that Kevin's had a multi-decade career of really only working with winners and really trying to find the best situations for people, it's been extremely well accepted. I think the next couple of months are going to change everything.
And this is the second part of our update, Kevin, which is that we are moving fast to bring Water on Demand, our creation, which has 2 operating units that are doing a fantastic job, and the third one, which is just developing, which is this whole idea of water as a service. There's a lot of stuff we can't talk about.
Right.
But what's important is that throughout that process, we're doing one very, very important thing. We're working on acquiring companies. Now, why is that important? The water as a service concept is a concept that transforms me selling something to you, and I get paid once, to you using it again and again and again, you keep paying me.
Right.
Which is monthly or annual recurring revenue, right?
Yes, I love it.
It's what landlords love.
Yeah.
We're bringing that to water. When we make an acquisition of a company that sells equipment and they make 15%, thank you very much, now we bless them with the magic wand of water as a service. They just went from, let's say their profits are $1 million, so they're worth $2 million, then to a 7x, automatically because they adopted our business model.
Because of the continuity, guaranteed revenues that are becoming.
So we're going to be blessing every single one of these. And that is going to create this very exciting compound thing because A, the acquisitions themselves will add revenue and profits, and then there'll be an additional factor of making them into services.
Right.
Which will make them blossom.
You work with entrepreneurs, guys that want to build up their company and maybe one day sell to a bigger organization, right? I mean, that's their cash
Most
out of
entrepreneurs want to do.
Right, golden parachute. However, how easy is it to have a guy put in 30 years, sell his company, and see, but just by virtue of it transforming from a simple manufacturing operation to a sophisticated fintech with a many times multiple long-term tail revenue maker, you could literally add 5-6-fold to the value of that company by virtue of it. How easy is it for them to say, not only do I want to sell it, but I want to remain part of this thing because there's an equity play from us granting them stock.
The silver tsunami is the aging out of water workers in America, and 7 million jobs are going open.
Oh, wow.
Now, these are skilled jobs. They're not filled by everyday people.
Gotcha.
You need engineering training and so forth, and it's not happening. So again, it comes back to the private sector.
So this is where there's opportunity for the private sector to jump in and do what the public maybe is not going to be able to continue forever at the same rate. And by the way, many of these small businesses, they consume so much water that it makes sense for them to control their own destiny like this, right?
Yes.
So why are people not going into the water business? Because it's considered to be a kind of a century-old, stodgy kind of. They're becoming software engineers. Why do you become a software engineer? Because I want to get rich, sell my technology company to a big player, and get wealthy. Water engineers aren't thinking of that. They're saying, well, I'm going to go into the civil service side of the business. I'll work for $120,000 a year and I'll retire with a pension. It's lacking in entrepreneurs generally because entrepreneurs want to build something, sell it for 7 or 8 figures, and then work on their next project.
Yes.
Water on demand can take traditional brick and mortar construction businesses that are highly profitable, but have always been deemed as rather boring or behind the curtain type thing, and actually take a $10 million company. And by virtue of us waving the wand, just doing that little blessing, we can create a 5, 6, 7x valuation increase, which would allow that seller to have a liquidity event he never would have thought possible. I believe that that can create a real gold rush for us in terms of companies coming to us saying, I want to be part of what you're doing.
This is one of those things where water is such a big deal that no one cares about, because I can still go and turn on my faucet in this country, right? And I can get water. People don't understand. They see the road work, they see the signs of the infrastructure failing, but they don't understand the implications of what the businesses are struggling with on the regulatory side, the costs associated with treating their water that they don't have, and in the aging out of the silver tsunami. So all of this that we're doing now helps to create this environment to where we can bring awareness to the entire industry, not just from the needs of the people in it and the businesses in it, but the opportunity that lies within it.
As far as early stage investor type players, when they look at the fact that every single living creature on Earth needs water, and we're the first ones that are trying to fix this at its DNA, at the point of discharge, right?
What I love is you talked about the entrepreneurial image I have. Well, that's going to be very powerful in bringing more entrepreneurs into this water business with us. That's what we want.
We have this guy, Dan Early. He's an evangelist. He sells. He does webinars. He's not a standard engineer. Because we have an entrepreneurial water company, which is almost impossible, we've achieved that. The people here are being sparked into being innovative. And the more people come, it'll create this critical force.
It'll attract the right type of player.
Let me ask you about Elon Musk, okay? Elon Musk, the secret to his success is attracting people like him. People who are fast, active, vibrant, intelligent, super smart. For years now, I've watched Tony Seba talk about transportation as a service. Transportation is going to become a service. You'll no longer own your own car. That's been going on for years now. Elon's making it a reality. Tesla is a car company, and it has car company margins, which means crap. Where's he going? He's going to the robotaxi. And the robotaxi, it'll be like an Apple App Store model. Okay, he'll take a percentage of all the freaking rides.
Instead of just selling a system once, he'll earn revenue off of that car for 20 years. Where did we get that idea from?
And so this
great minds think alike.
This is a similar thing. We have 2 great divisions: progressive water treatment for the big custom stuff, modular water for the pods. And they're doing business, they're doing great. Now we take that and we do what Elon's doing. We move to the services. A regular sales model turn into this recurring gold model. That's where we're going. We are busy acquiring. We're going to see a lot of these people coming into the fold. And water on demand is the baby that we're turning into this giant success, we believe. And meanwhile, OriginClear continues to be an incubator. And stay tuned, Kevin, because you'll be hearing about new incubations coming.
I like it. That's awesome. We had a good session here, guys. It's good to get the updates and see the direction that the company is heading. And I think, as you mentioned, Elon Musk and all the people that are like-minded that are coming to him, that's what we're going to get here as the entrepreneurial explosion occurs out of having a shark involved like myself. It's very exciting.
I'm so glad we attracted you to it.
I'm ready. Let's go, guys. Okay, thank you.